Chamber Snake proudly presents True Life Hunting Adventures.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode. This week, we're going to follow along with Mark Gordon of Short Action Customs as he shows us the process on what it takes to make one of his custom bolt guns. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss this adventure.
They said, boy, you got some big old shoes to fill. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never leave a good friend astray. These guns I'm passing down Sunday ain't toys.
Oh my God.
Big old shoes to fill. I've been working like a dog out in them fields. Kick back a few shots of the jar when you want to. Never take it too far. Never leave a good friend astray. You gotta mean what you say, a good firm handshake. These guns I'm passing out Sunday ain't toys. A few rolls for a southern boy. You got big old shoes to fill.
I just shot the biggest buck of my life.
Hey, welcome back from the break. Now let's join Mark at his shop here in Ohio.
Hey guys, this is Mark at Short Action Customs. I want to show some of our chambering stuff that we have set up here. We do all of our chamber work on a Haas TL1 CNC lathe. I bought this lathe new in 2014. It's been a great machine. So all the barrel work we do is controlled by CNC. So we do all of our chambering with the CNC. We're not guiding it in by hand or do anything like that. But the benefit of this machine is it allows us to coaxially dial the barrel in like we would on a manual machine. But it's just more repeatable, it's faster, and we get better speeds and feeds. Every rifle build that we do, we fill out one of our internal barrel spec sheets. We document all the specifications of the action of the rifle build, and then we, as we're in process, we document all the dimensions off of the build. We're getting ready to do a Remington 700 long action next. This one's going to be a 300 Win Mag. We went ahead and trued the action up where we coaxially dial indicate the action in. We recut the threads to 1.080 by 16. And we square the face up and then clean up the lug abutment. We do the same thing to the bolt where we coaxially dial indicate the bolt. We clean up the bolt nose, the bolt face, the front of the lugs, the back of the lugs, and kind of blend and chamfer all the sharp edges in. Anytime we do chambering, we typically use carbide reamers, and we usually use a 3-flute roughing reamer first to get rid of the majority of the material. And then we go in with a solid carbide finishing reamer and just kind of clean up and put in the final profile. So it's been a great machine. Our process is really solid. We guarantee all of our chamber work to be within 2/10,000ths of an inch on concentricity and squareness. We've got a lot of custom tools that we have invested in and use to do all of our chamber work. This allows us to kind of control what we're doing and hit our numbers the way we want to, as well as have every job repeatable from barrel to barrel. Here we've got a barrel dialed in the lathe. We've got a 5/10 indicator, and we're going to move a little over 2 inches into the bore. It's about 2.2 inches. And you can see that the barrel is perfectly dialed in concentric on 2 separate points. So we coaxially indicate all of our barrels.
Hey, stay tuned after the break. We'll catch back up with Mark.
Chamber Snake, your next generation of gun safety. Offered in the most popular calibers of shotgun, rifle, and handgun. Chamber Snake, your gun guardian. Crimson Talon broadheads. Massive hemorrhaging and unmistakable blood trails.
Crimson Talon did its job though. There's blood all over that arrow.
Crimson Talon broadheads. A storm is coming. First Class Trophy Ranch, your next destination to that trophy of a lifetime.
Hey guys, this is Mark at Short Action Customs. We thought it'd be a fun idea to do a quick video on how a build starts here and then how we finish it. So the very first thing that happens is people email or call us, and Sarah is typically who gets to the emails or phones first. I also help with phone calls and emails. But we go ahead and we work with the customer. We try to establish their needs. We square away different build specifications. And then once we get all those things in line, we put them on an estimate. And then we send them to the customer. We massage all the details to get everybody on the same page. And once we get a down payment for the parts, Sarah prints off an invoice and she collects all the parts and gets the build going. Hey guys, once we get the order lined up, we lay out all the parts. I go to this work area here, and this is where we do a lot of the original prep work. So I grab one of our internal barrel spec sheets, and what we do is we fill out all the information regarding the action, the bolt, the dimensions as far as action face to bolt face and action face to bolt lug, and stuff that we need for our program. Once we get that all lined up, we then put the barrel information in as far as the twist, the contour, the caliber. Once we have all that information, we're ready to plug that into our CNC and get ready to start doing the chamber work. On this particular action right here, it's a Remington 700 rebarrel. We went ahead and trued up the action. We single point cut the threads, we squared the face off, and we also trued up the bolt. We did the bolt face, the bolt nose, the front lugs, and the back lugs. Now we've got an action that is ready to be barreled. Alright guys, we got all the machine work done on the barrel. We went ahead and fitted up the action. We chambered it. This one's a 308. We also cut it to length, crowned it, and threaded it. This customer is getting a no thread protector, just running a suppressor, and all that stuff's on our order. So now that we're all done with the machine work, we're going to bring it back to Josh and Jaron, and they're going to be doing the final finish work to function test everything and make sure everything functions properly. Hey guys, we just delivered the barrel to action and all the parts to Jaron. He's going to go ahead and do all the final assembly and final finish work. So what he's going to start by doing is taking everything apart, cleaning it, and make sure there's no oil or any type of residue from the machining process we did. He's going to go ahead and lay out all the parts, make sure everything's accounted for, and then he's going to torque up the barrel to action. He's going to put the barrel to action in the chassis, and he's going to function test it. He's going to make sure it feeds, it extracts, it ejects, it loads, and everything perfectly fine. Once he gets all that done, he's going to break it all apart, degrease it again. He's going to spin the barrel to remove any type of handling marks. Then we're going to sandblast it and prepare it for Cerakote.
I like to clean everything off the threads. This is prevent anything on there. Any metal tipping or nothing like that.
up and rotate in a second. Alright guys, we're just about done with this rifle build. Jaron and Josh Woodhead did all the final finish work. It's Cerakoted, everything is 100% good to go, so now I'm going to do my final inspection on it. I follow my, my checklist that I have here, and I'm going to go through and function test everything, make sure it's good to go. I'm going to make sure cosmetically everything is correct, and I'm basically going to give it my final seal of approval. We do a lot of function testing, we check magazines, we check fire controls and make sure triggers and safety works. Everything to where the customer gets the rifle, it's 100% done and there's no surprises. We put a lot of time into the quality. We've got multiple people checking every step along the way, and we've got multiple checklists that we use to ensure that when a customer takes delivery of a Short Action Customs rifle, there's no issues and they're ready to shoot it.
Hey, stay tuned after the break. We'll catch back up with Mark.
The founding principle of Lucky Duck was simple. Help hunters fool their prey. The Spinning Wing Duck Decoy, our first product, brought customer service, better built products, and duck meat all to the table. 25 years later, that core mission still rings true. Whether it's our legendary carver Dave Constantine, Rick Paulette's industry-leading animal sounds, or the world champion hunters that use them, one thing is for sure, we are the masters of deception.
Country. It's not a place you visit, a station on the radio, or even a state of mind. It's who you are. It finds its roots in your connection with the land and the animals that live there. You go the extra mile and always give back more than you take. You put family first and sow seeds for the next generation to reap. You get up before dawn to see the world more clearly. That's country. Mossy Oak Breakup Country.
If you use your trail cam as a hunting tool for catching shots of the wildlife on your property or for security, you need Buck Finder. You don't have to look through hundreds of useless pictures anymore. Buck Finder can sort and search them for you automatically. It will even separate the bucks from the does. Now you can just click on the shots you want to see and skip the rest. Forget organizing SD cards and wasting time on the computer. Subscribe today at thebuckfinder.com.
Hey guys, this is Mark at Short Action Customs. We're in the second floor of our shop where we've got a shooting room. We've got berms all the way out from 100 yards to 860 yards on the property. So we don't test fire every single rifle, but when we do, we use our range. It allows us to test the gear that we're making and test products that we have, as well as come up with different advancements like our bullet jump testing. So this is our shooting room. We've got two removable windows, so we've got about a 6 foot by 6 foot bay that we have access to. Hey guys, we're in the second floor of our shop right next to the shooting room. We've got our reloading room. This is where we do all of our reloading for the custom rifles that we build, for the test and the different advancements that we're working on, such as bullet jump. But we've got all of our powder scales, we've got our annealing, we've got bullets, primers, all of our stuff is up here. We've got all of our presses. And I think it's very important for a custom rifle shop like ours to have a reloading room and a shooting room so where you can test all the gear that we make and the products that we develop.
Hey, this week's tip from the field, we're going to join Mark Gordon of Short Action Customs and Scott Shepard of Beretta as they tell us a little bit about the custom Tikka rifles.
This is Scott Shepard with Beretta USA, and I'm here with Mr. Mark Gordon from Short Action Customs. I want to talk today about a couple of special builds that we partnered with them on the T3X Lite. This particular one's chambered in the 450 Bushmaster. This one's in the 350 Legend. We did this for the straight ball cartridge hunting community, but I'm going to pass over to Mark. He's going to tell us a little bit about how they built these rifles and some of the features and benefits of them, and then also the products and services they offer here at Short Action Customs.
Thanks, Scott. So yeah, we built these rifles on the Tikka T3 Action just because they're nice and smooth, they've got great triggers, I like their stocks, and they're just a great overall product. So we went ahead and used the Tikka as a foundation for the build. We got some stainless steel match grade barrels that we added. We went ahead and chambered them, fit them up to the actions. We did the 350 Legend, the 450 Bushmaster. We cut them to length and crowned them. And they're nice, they're handy, they're super accurate, and they're a blast to shoot. So we're planning on offering these as a production rifle for people that want to shoot these cartridges or want to hunt with them in states that require that. So we'll have more information posted at shortactioncustoms.com, and you can also shoot us an email at mark@shortactioncustoms.com. Thank you.
And like I always say, we can't say enough about those Tikka rifles. Or if you're in the market and want to find out more about those straight wall cartridge rifles or any custom rifle needs, make sure you get a hold of the guys at Short Action Customs and they'll get you taken care of. Man, that was some great stuff. We can't thank Mark enough for all he does for the show. Well, thanks for tuning in this week. Make sure you tune in next week for another great adventure.
Tonky big redneck goon. I caught more fish than a man in the moon. And I've been around town, ain't much to see. Bunch of young buck weeks in the skinny ass jeans. DAC up on the 6x9s. Got one spare tire and the rest showing why I creep by back five smoking. Yeah, I remember Uncle Buck. Yeah, I'm that guy. See, y'all stuck in the box with the same old name brand folks, man. Y'all lame-o. Let me hit the whiskey a few times. toast and I'll show y'all something about the redneck tango. Put you on the payroll, stacking albums, you split through the book if you start to doubt them. Been sitting around the finish line, trophy browsing, cause the rest slow mo like they part the value. Pop the stallion on the ass, get the uptown lad boy, bad boy, did he get shut down? Recognize a ripper when he pull up.
Tune in every week and follow us on social media so you can stay up to date with our latest adventures.
So it's sad that you came there last. I stabbed my flag at the top of the hill, so y'all know how I feel. I'm really feeling myself tonight. So if you're thinking about hating, don't even waste your time. I'm feeling me. With me and they ready to go. So I'ma do my thing till they don't love it on my own.
You see that primered up truck that's in my yard on the blocks. You know my neighbors cook it up and they ain't welcoming cops. I got the Mason Johns buried in the pen with a hog, a double barrel that I carry with my three-legged dog.
Honky tonk and big redneck goon. I caught more fish than a man in the moon. And I've been around town, ain't much to see. Bunch of young buck weeks in the skinny ass jeans. DAC up on the 6x9s. Got one spare tire and the rest showing why I creep by backfire smoking. Yeah, I remember Uncle Buck. Yeah, I'm that guy. See, y'all stuck in the box with the same old name brand folks, man, y'all lame-o. Let me hit the whiskey, few toasts, and I'll show y'all something about the redneck tango. Put you on the payroll, stacking albums, you split through the book if you start to doubt them. Been sitting around